Hey everyone, if you've been stuck comparing small office desks and still aren't sure which one actually makes sense for your space, this review should clear it up. I've looked at the options, read through what buyers are saying, and spent time thinking about who this desk is really for. The HON Metro Classic Small Office Desk is one of those no-nonsense pieces that quietly solves real problems without over-promising. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This desk is 48 inches wide, which is wide enough for a laptop and a monitor side by side, but not so big that it swallows a tiny apartment. The right pedestal design keeps the footprint tight, so you're not losing floor space just to have a place to work. The charcoal and mahogany finish looks solid and professional, not like particleboard dressed up with a thin veneer. That matters if your workspace doubles as a guest room or sits in an open area where looks count. The file drawer is the real hero here. It's not just a fake front panel, it's a full-depth drawer with a lock. If you're tired of stacking folders on the floor or cramming papers into a bookshelf, this drawer actually holds hanging files. That's rare at this price point. The lock is basic, but it's enough to keep sensitive papers out of sight if someone walks by. I've seen desks in this size range where the drawer is so shallow it only fits a few notebooks. This one holds standard hanging files without a fight. Assembly is straightforward, but don't expect it to go together in 10 minutes. The parts are labeled, the instructions are clear, and the included tools are decent. Still, you'll need a screwdriver and maybe a rubber mallet to seat the panels properly. If you're not comfortable with basic furniture assembly, budget an hour and a helper. The trade-off is that once it's up, it's stable. No wobble, no creaks when you lean on it. That's the kind of thing you only notice when it's missing. Now, where this desk shows its limits is in cable management. There's a small hole in the back of the pedestal, but it's not grommet, so you'll need to drill it out if you want to run power strips through cleanly. If you're using a laptop with a single cable, it's fine. If you've got a monitor, keyboard, and a few USB hubs, you'll be taping cords to the back or living with a messy tangle. That's a small frustration, but it's the kind that adds up over time. Who should buy this desk? If you need a compact, professional-looking workspace with actual storage and a lock, this is a solid pick. It's especially good for freelancers, students, or remote workers who need a dedicated spot but don't have room for a full-sized desk. The price is fair for what you get, and it doesn't look cheap even after months of use. Who should skip it? If you need a lot of surface space for dual monitors or crafting projects, this might feel cramped. Also, if you're the type who moves furniture often, the weight and size make it less portable. And if you're particular about cable management, the lack of a proper grommet could be a deal-breaker. The biggest strength here is the file drawer with a lock. It's not just a shelf, it's a real storage solution that keeps your workspace tidy and your documents secure. The finish holds up well, and the desk doesn't feel flimsy even when you're typing or leaning back. The weaknesses are minor but real, the cable hole isn't user-friendly, and assembly takes a little patience. Overall, this desk is a smart buy if you need function over flash. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it's not overpriced either. It's the kind of desk that disappears into the background after a while because it just works. If you're on the fence, check it out on Amazon. Link is in the description and see if it fits your space and your workflow.